Hey, what's up guys? I'm EvanBear1, and we are back with another Do-It-A-Cillian setup. Yes, I know this is my third Do-It-A-Cillian setup video I've done, or, technically, this isn't really a Do-It-A-Cillian setup, because you can see my money's at 2.86 Quad-Decillion, or, Couture-Decillion, depending on how you translate it. But yeah, I got this much money, and I'm on my alt account, Evan_Bear1. I'm only life 23 on this, so you basically don't really need many rebirths. Now, you guys can see that I do have the Excalibur. Now for today, and probably maybe a couple other days this weekend, you still can buy the Excalibur, but you cannot unlock the Excalibur from boxes anymore, I believe. So if you don't have the Excalibur, that's fine. That's completely fine. You can still get this amount of money. Maybe not quite this, in the short amount of time that I did this in, but yeah, so, since I'm only life 23, it actually takes very, very few reborn items, and I can officially say I did this from scratch. I did not watch YouTube videos. I did get a little bit, a couple ideas from my old setup that just got wrecked and made, for me, and also, from another YouTuber. I'm not sure what the name is, but I'll try to figure out for you guys if you really want to go see it. It's one of my videos that's on my YouTube. I literally like used that type of setup, but I changed it quite a bit. It's the one with all the it's called like easy Do-It-A-Cillian setup, something like that. So we're gonna get into this setup. Again, if you guys don't have an Excalibur, it's completely fine. And some of these items, if you don't have them, just use something different. I'll tell you guys what to use. So let's go through this setup. First, I used Painites. So, I don't have a Newtonium, or an Atomium, of course, because I'm only life 23. Or a Yunium. I don't have any Rebirth droppers. So I used a Painite in this setup. So, it's really not gonna cost that much at the beginning. Yes, you can see there's some ore thermo crushers back here, because you just have to have those by getting money from the setup that I'm going to show you first. But this is a simple, to start, BBB loot. We're going to watch this ore go through and see if I get any money from this. I didn't. Okay. So yeah, this is a simple BBB loop when you start the setup. So you need to do all this. So I'm going to walk you guys through this part first, because it's a whole lot better if I walk through this, because this is the more complicated part. So you're basically just going to have your receiver, which you're going to have the sender over here after this loop. And then I put the birthday upgrader just to make sure that, some ores are over a trillion, or to get them over a trillion. And then the professionals, Twitch powered, somebody I was talking to didn't have one, so they literally just, left it out. It's completely fine. It still works. Catalyst, you could use a quantum ore cleaner instead. Executive pillars, just use a catalyst or quantum ore cleaner. It really doesn't matter if you don't have this. Use overlord device if you guys have one already. Ore illuminator. I mean, some of these again aren't technically necessary. I'm not saying the ore illuminator is not necessary, but this really helps. Just try to stick as close as you can to doing exactly what I tell you, because I haven't tried really any other items other than these. So then you do your conveyor, or your conveyor ramps. Then I just put suspended refiner here because I had lightning bolt, but then I tried to do an ambrosia. Long story about that, and the ambrosia couldn't get through the lightning bolt. So then I have the replicators, but once you get over here, when you're not using the big bad blasters, you usually should not be using replicators after you get rid of the big bad blasters, which I'll get into later. Then you have your quantum ore cleaner. I would have one after the Tesla too, but I don't have another one, just how like I only have one catalyst. And then you have your Tesla, and then you just repeat this. So birthday upgrader, Twitch powered, I don't have the 3 professionals. I only have 3 professionals total. So then you do another ore illuminator. Again, if you have like the catalyst or the quantum, do it also, but I don't have these, so it's fine if you don't have them. So then you do your ramps, and then here's the interesting part. For the Ancient Temple, when you're doing your big bad blaster setup, you shouldn't technically, you shouldn't have to use the Ancient Temple. Actually, I would not use the Ancient Temple, because most likely the Ancient Temple will not give you much money using big bad blasters, because you will have very few ores going through the setup, and then just use whatever furnace you can. Try to use the Excalibur if you have one, but if you don't, just, you know, of course, just try to do something else. Maybe a Might, I don't know, different stuff. So here's the loop part of this, okay? So you're gonna have your Painites, 2 Painites dropping into this, dropping into the sender that sends it over here to your receiver. So here's the thing about this. If you're doing the BB loop, or the BBB loop, sorry, you're gonna want to take away all these, of course, you don't have these, and you're just gonna want to, you're just gonna have to have your ancient conveyors or whatever fast, like the fast conveyors you have. I put 3 of these. You put 3 down, and then you do a ramp, like that. And then you put your big bad blaster as close to the ramp as possible, but not on the ramp, like that. And then you do a... I do the ancient, you could do something else. Then you do that, and then you do your freons, because that'll get the ores straight into the middle to hit the freons to make sure they don't explode, or burn. Some ores will explode, but others, you know, won't. So that's basically what you're going to do. You're just going to loop them with the freons. And once you get up to sextillions, you can buy your suspended refiners. So you're going to loop that for a while until you have about 2 ores left, by the way, guys. So you're going to get the suspended refiners, the normal ones. And you're going to send your ores through them until these are flashing a ton. And then here's the part where you're going to want to add the ancient temple into your setup after you get, you know, enough money for the suspended. So when you switch over to the suspended, what you need to be doing, I forgot to say this also, you're going to actually want to stick with the big bad blasters for this one. So what you're going to do is you're going to do the suspended, but also have a big bad blaster with this setup. You could use ancient. You could use it. I'm not saying it's necessary. Technically, I know it just said it is necessary, but right here I forgot that it's not necessary, but you need to have suspended so once you have enough money, but keep the big bad blasters. So then you should be able to do this like once or twice, and then you'll get up to undecillion, or I got to decillion and then undecillion. So then I bought the ore thermo crushers. So then you do the exact same thing. It's just you do not add the big bad blaster, because we want as many ores going through these. By the way, just remember you always do the little ramp thing right here going into the freons when you're using the big bad blaster for any setup, any loop setup, I'll say that. So yeah, then you're gonna be looping the ore thermo crushers around until you hear the little error sound. And then you're going to use your reversibles. I use 2 just to make sure no ores actually accidentally hit this. So then you use the 2, it goes into the senders and sends it through the setup. Again, this is Birthday Cake, or Birthday Upgrader, Professionals, Twitch-powered Catalyst, Executive Pillars, or Eliminator. Don't really need that suspended refiner. Or Replicator. Remember, you need to take the Orb Replicator away once you add the, once you get rid of the big bad blasters. Quantum Ore Cleaner, Tesla, big, Birthday Upgrader, Twitch-powered Upgrader or Eliminator, and then Ancient Temple is extremely important once you get rid of the big bad blasters. So you have to have the Ancient Temple to get up to this money, but you can still get, well, you can probably still get duodecillions without the Ancient Temple if you send them through the Ore Thermo Crushers. And then the Excalibur just helps it, you know, get some more money. So guys, I'm on my life, I'm on life 23, and I'm going to Rebirth with 2.86 quad decillion, and getting an Overlord device and something else. So here we go, on my ult, Evan_Bear1, Overlord device, and Clockwork. I don't have the Clockwork yet. A lot of you guys don't like the Clockwork, but at least I don't have it, so I got something I don't have. And I also got the Overlord device, so that's amazing. I'm probably going to be doing that setup again, so I can get another one because I have a Tesla. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.